Asalam Alaykum. I'm Nina, and today I want to share a piece of my journey with you. A journey that took nearly a year and several months to put into words. In those quiet, reflective moments, I pondered how best to express my experiences, all under the watchful grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I faced adversities that once threatened to set me back, but with determination, faith, and the strength granted by His guidance, I persevered. And now, as I begin to write, I find solace in finally sharing my path with you. Today, Tuesday, April 8th at 12:12 p.m., feels like the perfect moment, a time that encapsulates both reflection and hope. While I have introduced myself many times before, I feel compelled to offer this introduction anew, one last heartfelt introduction that carries all the nuance of my life's lessons. I speak with honesty and love, hoping that within these words you can sense the authenticity of every trial, every triumph, and the enduring love and mercy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that has guided me. This is more than just a retelling of events. It's a personal narrative infused with gratitude, struggle, and the relentless pursuit of hope. I invite you to journey with me as I share the chapters of my life, and perhaps through this shared reflection, we can all find a little light in our own stories. I pray that Allah, in His infinite mercy, forgives those who might spread fitna after hearing my stories. I also pray He eases the hearts of anyone who may feel unsettled by what I share, recognizing that my purpose is to offer a learning experience for us all. I have no intention of setting new rules or introducing unwarranted innovations into Islam, nor do I wish to misguide anyone. My hope is simply to speak honestly about my journey in faith. May Allah protect every sincere heart striving to become a better Muslim and keep all forms of evil at a distance. Once again, Asalam Alaykum. My name is Nina. I am Somali Bantu, and the diverse Bantu tribes trace their roots across countless regions of the African continent. Growing up, I learned that my heritage is not confined to one specific place, but is woven through many lands and languages. This expansive sense of belonging shaped my understanding of home, bigger than borders or maps. Rather than claiming one corner of Africa, I embrace the entire earth as the ground from which my identity blooms. Ever since I can remember, my life has been a mosaic of moments, each a small story that helped shape who I am today. I was born on March 4th, 1996, in Nairobi, Kenya, and even in those early days, I sensed that my path would not be ordinary. Growing up in the Kakuma refugee camp, my days were a blend of hardship and hope. Each challenge taught me the true meaning of resilience and determination later on in life. My journey took an unexpected turn when I arrived in the United States on February 27th, 2004. As I stepped into the country, I found myself immersed in a world full of new ideas, experiences, and dreams. Every day since has been a lesson in adapting to change, embracing diversity, and forging my own identity amidst a tapestry of cultures and challenges. This is the beginning of my story, a story filled with moments of pain and triumph, despair and joy. As I reflect on these memories, I see not just the struggles, but also the strength and hope that have carried me through. I invite you to join me in revisiting these defining moments of my life, as I share the experiences that ultimately led me to discover the person I am today. For as long as I can remember, music has been my sanctuary. I loved it so deeply that I even took to singing, and teachers often praised the clarity of my voice during our music classes. Performing at events felt exhilarating, allowing me to express myself in ways I couldn't with words alone. Beyond music, I've always been an artist at heart. I can paint, work with clay, and even compose my own songs. In school, writing and reading became another avenue for my creativity, and I came to see writing as a form of spiritual elevation, a place where my thoughts and faith could intertwine. Later, I discovered a new layer of my identity. I'm autistic, specifically with pathological demand avoidance, PDA. This means I experience persistent and intense resistance to demands and expectations, which sometimes spills over into my daily life, including prayer. I often catch myself fidgeting, tapping my foot on the floor or tapping my folded hands together, finding it difficult to remain perfectly still. I also suspect I may have ADH, which might explain why focusing during prayer is such a challenge. I wasn't formally diagnosed with autism until adulthood, and it was a revelation that felt both daunting and liberating. Alhamdulillah, praise be to Allah for guiding me to a deeper self-understanding. Each day I learn a bit more about myself, where I excel, where I struggle, and how my faith intersects with these discoveries. As time goes on, I look forward to sharing more about my journey, both the triumphs and the trials, in the hope that it might resonate with others on their own paths. On my YouTube channel, I hope to guide you through the ups and downs of this dunya, this earthly life, while keeping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala close to your heart. I've walked the path of overcoming drug abuse and learned countless lessons along the way, and now I want to share them. From rebuilding after substance abuse to handling family dynamics and discovering the environments that support your growth, I'll open up about the methods that worked for me and might help you too. I also plan to explore why understanding your identity is crucial, highlighting how culture and religion, while deeply intertwined, still hold distinct roles in defining who you are as a Muslim. Where you come from remains a vital part of your life story, even as you navigate the complexities of Western societies, the good and the not so good. I've faced mental struggles I once thought I'd never escape. Through it all, miracles and moments of grace, blessings from Allah, helped me find renewed faith in Islam. I've already shared so many of these stories, but there is so much more I want to tell. My hope is that together, by hearing one another's experiences, we can heal, grow, and strengthen our bonds, both with each other and with our Creator.